Businesses that sell products must hold a certain amount of inventory in order to satisfy the demands of the customer.
However, holding inventory is an expensive exercise.
Costs that are incurred when holding inventory are
storage costs. This includes rental for floor space, cost of people to manage and move inventory in the warehouse, etc.
Capital costs. Capital investment is required to run an efficient warehouse, from purchasing equipment to installing racking and shelving, etc. The cost of borrowing money from the bank and the interest rates due to the bank are also part of the capital costs.
Risk costs. This includes fencing, CCTV cameras, security guards, insurance, and other security-related costs.
There are four main types of inventory: raw materials, work in process, finished products, and MRO, maintenance, repair and operations inventory.
And why do we hold inventory? The reasons for carrying inventory are
decoupling, separating one manufacturing or distributing process from another. Typically, in a manufacturing or distribution environment, inventory will be held between work centers to create independence. This means that each work center in the process will keep a small amount of inventory to ensure that there's no delay in the process. If a work center upstream has a delay for any reason, this will not impact on the next work center in the process. Cycle inventory is inventory that we purchase to take advantage of price discounts that we may receive. It can include special pricing for a set period only, or a discount for buying in bulk.
Anticipation inventory is inventory that you plan for in advance to cover demand for events in the future. This may be ahead of a peak selling season, such as selling ice cream in the summer months. When inventory has been moved between distribution centers, it cannot be sold. This pipeline inventory is also known as goods in transit, and a business must plan the amount of time it takes to move inventory between distribution centers.
Buffer or safety stock is inventory that a business will hold to protect against uncertainty of supply and demand. This uncertainty in supply could come about because of a breakdown in a vehicle, or a strike at the port, or any other unpredictable event. Such an event could, for example, be the grounding of a freighter ship. Safety stock is also in place to buffer against unexpected spikes in demand. Hedging inventory is created to protect against a possible future event or a disruption in supply, such as a labor strike at the factory or a major vendor shutdown, perhaps a prospective trade or government program change, or a similar situation. Inventory management is the process of efficiently overseeing the constant flow of units into and out of the warehouse facilities. The three elements to inventory management are: keep inventory investment at a minimum, meet all customer requirements, ensure a constant supply of the right stock for manufacturing.
Materials management balances the demand and supply of resources and is involved in two areas: material requirements planning, or MRP, and physical supply and distribution.
What is MRP? It is a planning and control system for inventory, production and scheduling. It converts the demand master schedule into a detailed schedule for the purchasing of raw materials and components, and it synchronizes the flow of materials, components and parts in a phased order system, whilst also considering the production schedule. MRP consists of three basic steps: identifying the quantity requirements of customers' actual and forecasted demand, the running of MRP calculations, and completing the orders.
The calculations that MRP performs are based on data inputs, namely customer orders, forecasted demand, master production schedule or MPS, bills of material or BOM, and inventory records. After MRP receives the input, it generates four main outputs, namely purchase orders or POs, material plans, works orders, and reports. Demand-driven planning, or DDMRP, is the latest software system that was developed from a combination of MRP, MRP2 into its current form.
DDMRP generates orders based on actual sales orders rather than forecasts. This in turn allows for higher customer service levels, lower costs in expediting orders, and assisting with maintaining the right levels of inventory.
Production planning is the process of ensuring that there are sufficient raw materials in a manufacturing business to create scheduled products.
Whilst capacity management is the function of establishing, measuring, monitoring, and adjusting limits or levels of capacity to execute all manufacturing schedules.
With all of this in place, the company will be able to maintain good materials management. And the result of good materials management? High customer service levels, lowered inventory costs, and of course, the company sees a return on their investments.